Hello Leo, and welcome to my channel White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. This TarotScope reading covers May 16th to the 31st, 2025. Links to your playlist and to your other placements are down below in the description box. If something should not resonate, don't force the message to fit. Simply take a look at your other placements and you'll probably find your message there. Okay, let's start first with the planets that are most influencing you and the people around you so that you'll understand what's going on with them. And then we'll take a look at the messages that the tarot has to tell us. Let's start first with the 17th of May when Venus finishes its post-retrograde shadow phase. Now, it already came out of its retrograde a while back and we were given the green light. Now the shadow phase that followed has finished. It's going to finish on the 17th and we get a second green light. This means that we're going to have a final resolution to matters of the heart. We're going to feel much more confident when it comes into our relationships and also regarding giving and receiving of love in our lives. Okay. We might also receive some good news about our finances. This depends from person to person. In any case, should that happen, you're going to feel a lot more confident. Okay, Leo. Now let's see. The sun will be entering also Gemini, and this is going to be happening on the 20th. So it's going to last for about a month, okay? And you're going to feel the energy move up to your higher chakras because Gemini rules the mind and how we think of our ideas. What you think is what you attract, Leo. So be very careful to think of everything that you like and that makes you happy because that is what you're going to be calling in, okay? On the 24th, we're going to have Saturn that is going to move into the sign of Aries. Now, this has not happened since 1996. So we're going to see a comeback of those fiery and bold actions that lead to those happily ever afters. And it's about time, I'd say. Okay. And for the next 2.5 years, this is going to spark you to live up to your highest potential. So don't hold back at all. Now, Saturn is all about discipline and Aries is about courage. So we have to balance the two. We're going to learn that we can be fiercely independent and to lead, but to selectively choose our battles instead of letting anger burn our bridges, okay? So keep your hands on the steering wheel, Leo. That's how you win. And Saturn in Aries is going to allow you to make your plans, to take them and make them into reality, okay? This is like dreams that are actually coming true. Now, this enters your 9th house on the 24th. And it begins for you specifically, Leo, a 2-year journey of spiritual discipline and learning deeper truths. Okay, you're going to see things in much more detail. The universe is asking you to rise with wisdom and devotion and simply radiate your light. Okay, now let's continue to the 25th when Mercury enters the sign of Gemini, and it's going to be here until the 8th of June. Basically, if you need to clear the air about something and share your ideas, go ahead. Green light on that, okay? But it's not going to be a venting way. It's going to be a really happy way to release it, okay? Whatever it is. You're going to laugh off the past as though it was an experience. You're not going to care. And it's not a punishment at all. Even if it was something negative, you're going to just laugh it off, which is really a very smart way to approach it. Then on the 25th, we're going to have 25th was the Mercury. The day after, the 26th, we're going to have a new moon in Gemini. And this is going to make us feel really happy. All the work that you've been going through to let go will finally pay off. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. And it's going to be very active under this new sign of the new moon in Gemini, of course. It's going to deliver divine messages that you may need to hear. Okay, Leo? So pay attention to signs and synchronicities that are around you on the new moon on the 26th. Okay. Now, when this happens, this whole combination of Gemini on the 20th, Mercury in the new moon, and May the 25th or 26th, this whole combination, it's going to activate your 11th house. Okay. So this means that the universe wants you to put yourself out there and reconnect with people. Okay. There are going to be events in your life, Leo, big events like weddings or graduations that are going to keep you busy, okay? The best night for you is going to be on the 26th, the new moon in Gemini, okay? Manifestation is going to be really, really strong. What's going to happen is that the moon is going to sextile with Saturn, with Neptune in Aries. Translation of this is very good. It's going to give you a boost to your self-esteem. You're going to feel like you really believe that you genuinely deserve everything that you want, and you're going to manifest it, because it's that way of thinking that you're worthy of something, that it should come to you. That's how it does come to you. Okay, so be very careful, think about what you want, be very positive, and you will make it happen. Last card, Pluto. Okay, it's going to trine with the moon, but it's going to be in retrograde, and we talked about this in the last TarotScope reading. And this is going to remind you simply of the lessons that you've learned in the past, that you won, you got through them, and you became stronger. And it's going to give you that little touch of energy to approach the next phase of your life with integrity, nice and strong. Okay, Leo. Not that you lack strength, of course, but every once in a while, okay, it helps to feel that energy. Okay, Leo. Whoa, what's coming out here? The 5 of air. Oh, that actually did come out this way. Okay. So, is someone going to... okay, yeah. See what happens when Mercury gets into Gemini and says, okay, buddy, speak your truth, speak your mind, okay, get it out. Are you going to cause... What are you going to do? Are you going to reconcile, compromise? Are you going to discuss it and have a conflict? Completely up to you. Remember that you have free will. You can use your voice as you wish, depending on the circumstances. And again, another one sideways. Incredible. Okay. We also have the King of Fire. So, sorry about that. The Knight of Fire, I meant to say. Okay. The way that you're going to approach this, the argument or the reconciliation, all depends on how much courage you have. Because if you are courageous, if you follow what we were saying with the planets, that you do have the courage, but to keep your hands on the wheel, okay, not undisciplined, okay. If you do have the courage, things will go well. Instead, I'm picking up that if you are a little bit reckless, it's not going to go well. But this is up to you. There's a lot of signs that have a lot of free will in the second week of May. Second half of May. Sorry about that. I was thinking about the second 2 weeks of May. There's a lot of signs that are getting this, because, in fact, we have to learn how to handle this. This is going to be going on with Aries and Saturn. This is going to be going on for the next 2 years, 2.5 years. So what we're getting is a sample of the power that we have, that our words have, and how to manage that. So Leo, think about it, and don't worry if something goes wrong here. Okay, it will be a little lesson to learn. We have 2 years to do this. 2 years to make those bold decisions, those bold moves, actions for our happily ever after. Okay. And the universe knows that every once in a while we can make mistakes. We're human. So it's giving us a chance to learn and to grow, because that's what it is. We're all here to learn. Okay. And let's see how it goes. So for the beginning, absolutely free will. Okay. You do have a conflict coming up, but it's up to you how you have the courage or not. Okay. 3 of Earth. Okay. The 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork. There's going to be someone that's going to help you out. Okay, so don't worry if you're a little bit too strong because you're a Leo. Okay, you're gonna have someone that will regulate a little bit. If you are a wounded Leo and you're kind of hurt and you don't want to go back out there again, there's someone. You've got someone. Okay, there's someone that's gonna help you out, and they might just. I'm picking up. They could be a little bit older than you, and they might just show you the way. Okay, they might just show you how to actually manage that balance of strength. Okay, this is nice. So this message is actually going out to a younger Leo. Or a younger Leo at heart. Okay, Spirit, what else? What other advice do you have for our beautiful Leos out there? That way they can live a happy life. Suspense. Okay, there we go. Thank you. Ooh, we got the Emperor in reverse. Someone who's reckless. Is this you, Leo? Let's take a look. The Emperor and the High Priestess. Okay, careful, Leo, because I know you have a lot of energy in you. Okay, you could actually react reckless, be a little bit reckless. You do have someone that's helping you, however. Okay, and then we also have the High Priestess in reverse. Because you're confused. Okay, you might just act a little bit reckless because you're getting some good advice for someone, but at the same time when you're managing it, it's confusing you. Okay, so you might just be a little bit reckless. The tarot is anticipating this. By anticipating it, you can already, when this happens at the end of May, the last 2 weeks of May, take this into consideration, and when these issues come up, whatever it is that you're facing, because this is collective, so it's all different. When this comes up, think about it. Think before speaking and think before acting. I know it's going to be difficult. You're a Leo. It's your nature to be nice and strong, but think about it, because, well, I don't want you to have any regrets. Let's just put it this way. But the choice is obviously yours, okay? The tarot, however, wants you to know that you could be a little bit reckless. Okay, let's go on, Leo. Let's see what else is happening towards the end of May. How is Leo going to finish off the month? This one? Okay, yeah. Let's see. Okay. Page of Earth. Page of Earth. A small little page of Earth who had a missed chance because they were a little foolish. Okay, there's someone out there that has to learn a lesson, but nothing major. Okay, I'm not picking up anything strong or anything major. You're basically learning how to handle this energy. Okay. This is a small one, so it's okay. Yep. Oh, another choice. It's all yours. What is it? The Tower moment. Yeah, okay. The universe wants you to realize something, an awakening. However, you might not see it. I'm talking with a really strong Leo. I'm feeling it. They're really strong, confident, which is really great. But the universe is so desperate to make you understand something. And they're throwing this out at you. Okay. There's something you should be seeing. Okay. Something could actually happen really quickly, or you can resist it. Okay, again, choice is yours. Like here, no one will ever take away your free will, Leo. You are a free lion that roams, okay, and no one will take that away. So basically this reading is only showing you something that can happen. And remember that person that comes in. You've got actually more than one person. There's friends around you, I'm picking up, that are going to give you good advice. But yes, you are still the king of the jungle. And you rule. Okay. Okay, how are we going to end it off, Spirit? Anything else for our Leos before we close off? Okay. Okay. The last card that comes out is the Knight of Water. Okay. There's going to be a small little disappointment. Leo, you're used to it. No, I'm not saying that you're used to it because of disappointments. I'm saying that you are a very strong figure and you're used to taking risks. And if something goes bad, okay, you're kind of disappointed a little bit, but you pick yourself up and go. There's no way that, and like you're going to be a sad Leo for long, basically. Okay. The Knight of Cups is, it's either a little disappointment. For some of you, I'm feeling that this is simply a little bit of conflict that comes in with someone. And another small wave is you don't care. Basically, there's some of you, there's some Leos, this is really nice. I'm getting different energies on this one. Some Leos that are like, good, this is the way I wanted to do it, and this is the way I did it, and you're proud of it. Okay? So this can go in different directions because it's water. The emotions are like that. They're not really stable for all of you. So some of you are going to be proud of what you did despite whatever the outcome is, because you have to be happy. Remember that, Leo. Whatever your choice is, you have to be happy, not those around you, okay? You do have friends sustaining you, but in the end of the day, you have to be happy with yourself. So, you're either going to be proud of what you did, or you could be a little bit disappointed. But the disappointment, I'm not feeling that it's really strong. I'm just feeling that it's like, okay, well, I tried it, didn't go well, but I learned from it. Okay, I'm not feeling that disappointment of regret. Absolutely, there's nothing strong of regret. It's just something that you did. So this could be actually something that's not really that important. Okay? Okay, Leo, you land on your feet. You're nice and strong, and you continue to roar. And that's the most important thing. Thank you, Leo. Thank you for being here, for liking, for watching, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you on the next one. Have a great one, Leo. Bye-bye from Angel.